Viridian forest, use fire within. Once you've got your starter, you're on the road to win. Your Pokemon are a pathetic lot, and they haven't got a clue. Somehow I'll make masters out of you. Oh yeah. So, let's get into the incredibly boring business that is grinding. Everybody loves to grind the Pokemans. Okay, someone wanted me to turn up my message speed, so message speed is on. I have also set the frame to Type 5, the best looking frame. Because it's blue, hit the turbo button and let's get into some fights. Level 3 Pidgey appears, level 6 Galley tackles it to death. Because that's really the only move he has. And there's nothing to do but slam the button, kill the Pokemans, and then you try to escape back home, and a level 2 Pidgey decides he's going to mess with you. And so you got to show him who's boss. Ooh, level 7. We get nothing. Someone pointed out to me, and I looked up to confirm, the calm nature of our wonderful Galley Bulbasaur causes attack to be low and special defense to be high. That's terrible. But on... Ooh, we learned Leech Seed. Sweet. Okay, let's go into the Pokemans. Summary. Go to the moves. And actually, that's right where I want it to be, so never mind. The cool thing about Bulbasaur and Leech Seed is that when you're... Oh, I probably should have read that. Isis, you should take a quick rest. Dun dun da da da. That was really quick, actually, because I got the turbo button on. Oh, good. You and your Pokemon are looking great. Pokemon are looking great. Take care now. Ta-ta. Bye-bye till later. Whee! Fight some more Pokemans. This is one of the things that, for example, Picked Up on a Bus tends to always skip out the grinding. There is an issue, though, that I'm doing a Nuzlocke run, or Nuzlocke run, or Nuzlocke run, or whatever it's called. And part of the point of that is that, you know, at any given time, you are in danger of dying a horrible, horrible death. And so if you leave that out, you know, is it still going to be legit, as it were? Not legit as in, am I going to cheat? But just legit as in, you know, do you want to see me mindlessly grind like this? I knew, for example, that in Dragon Warrior, the grinding was mindless and kind of pointless, and there wasn't really any danger to it like there is in this run. So I specifically left that out. I cut it out of the LP. And by cut it out, I mean I didn't record it. When I went down, when I sat down to just record, just to level up a bit, I just did it. Hooray! 212211. All right. I like any time my attack stat goes up, because that means I get to hit the other Pokemans harder. And that is the whole goal of the game, is to hit the other guy harder than he hits you, and then he dies and you don't, and then it's like awesome. Also, if we assume that the rules of the Nuzlocke run apply to everybody, I am literally just slaughtering the wildlife mercilessly right now. And I'm not even using one of my I don't want to say benefit, one of my advantages. One of the advantages of Bulbasaur is that he has Leech Seed. And so what you can do is you can, you know, launch out the Leech Seed. Oh, that's not good. Can I run? Thank you. I didn't realize that, well, one, I didn't realize I was lower on hit points like that, and two, he got a critical hit. Leech Seed lets you set up a Leech Seed, and then you just growl at the opponent for a while. It refills your hit points a little bit, and it lowers their attack. So watch, I'll Leech Seed him. He uses Tackle, la-di-da-di-da, and then I growl. So growling lowers his attack. He's doing 3 damage a hit. Growling lowers his attack. Now he's doing... Oh, he used Tail Whip. Well, Tail Whip only keeps him even with my growls, since one's lowering attack and one's lowering defense. But the entire time it's happening, I'm gaining back my life. Let's just go ahead and hit him. And there he is. Now, I ended up 4 life down from where I started. I believe I was at 17 when I started that. But anyway, it's just a cute little way that keeps your life about a little bit higher than it would normally be. And it uses up the Growl PP, because whoever uses Growl in a fight. Squirtle has his benefit in 2 things. One, he has the higher base defense of the starters, and so he survives the initial fight more easily, and he has Tail Whip. So you use Tail Whip once or twice against Bulbasaur, lowering Bulbasaur's defense, and your defense is high enough that you can take that 1 or 2 rounds of tackle, and then with the guy's lowered defense, come back and beat him in the initial fight. And of course, he's super good against the first 2 gym leaders, just like Bulbasaur is. Alright, yeah, see how high my special defense is going? If only I wanted Bulbasaur to be a special wall. Oh well, this won't hurt very much. At least not me. Wow. Oh, did he miss? He used Tail Whip. Da-de-da. So I'm not super excellent, genius Mr. Pokemon Master here. So I don't know everything there is to know about Pokemon. I don't even know as much as Bic Dip does, and Bic Dip, while being very knowledgeable about Pokemon, is not a Pokemaniac, as it were. So he knows way more than I do, and he doesn't know all that much to begin with either. I can't say he doesn't know all that much. I just know that he's not one of, like, the premier Pokemon references, as it were. Although he does write guides on how to capture Pokemon, as far as where they can be encountered. He's really good at that. So I know certain things about Pokemon. I certainly don't know all the changes that they made in Generation 3, so I'm not quite certain which types are good against other types. I know that they very much toned down the strength of Psychic Pokemon from the first game, because Psychic Pokemon were way overpowered in the original game. They were super good against pretty much everything. I got 2 points of speed on that, and I learned Vine Whip. Okay, so now we need to go in here. Summary. Moves. I like the move that I'm going to use most up top, and I like the move I'm going to use least on bottom. So that means that if I want to use Growl, which I don't ever, I have to hit the button twice. But to use any of the other moves, I need to hit it 1 or less times. It's a good way to do it. And you always want, of course, the move you feel like you're going to default to on Route 1, Pallet Town to Viridian City. Ah! Wait, isn't that an actual song? I'm on my way to Viridian City. I'm on my way to Viridian City. I got you trapped. Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. It's part of a convenient chain selling all sorts of items. Please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. You obtained a potion and put the potion in the... It puts the potion in the bag. Okay, what do you have to say for yourself? Oh, 1 sec. Try that again. See those ledges along the road? It's a bit scary, but you can jump from them. You can get back to Pallet Town quicker that way. Ah, Pokemon fight. Vine Whip is 50% stronger because of stab, but 50% weaker because of resistance. Let's use Vine Whip, see how much damage... Okay. Critical hit and just kill it. I don't know if it works in this game or not. Critical hits, one of the reasons why they hit so hard is that they ignore defense boosts. I don't think they ignore... What's it called? I don't think that they ignore resistance, where it's not super effective. And it seems like Vine Whip and Tackle are doing the same damage there. What is that? What is that? What? Oh, there's a dude over there, and I can't get to him because there's this tiny little bush in my way. I can walk through grass, but I can't get around a bush. Oh my gosh. What do you have to say, Timmy? Those Pokeballs at your waist. You have Pokemon, don't you? It's great that you can carry and use Pokemon anytime, anywhere, including your Dragon-type Charizard. Actually, Charizard's not a Dragon-type, is he? He's a flying Fire-type Pokemon. Including your non-Dragon-type Dragon in the middle of a courtroom. Wow, did I just geek that joke out? Heal your Pokemon. Pokemon Center. Whee! Oh, don't jump over the edge there. I can't walk. Heal my Pokemon, please. I don't even know if he's hurt, but heal him anyway.
Pokemon centers heal your tired, hurt, or fainted Pokemon. They make all Pokemon completely healthy. Cha!
There's a Pokemon Center in every town ahead. They charge no money, so don't be shy about healing Pokemon. It doesn't use up any natural resources at all. Bonk.
Please feel free to use that PC in the corner. The receptionist told me so. It's so kind of her.
Yeah, I'm thinking she was lying to you, old man. She's like, oh yeah, sure, old man, he can use the computer.
You want to know about the two kinds of caterpillar Pokemon?
No. Oh, okay then. The two types of caterpillar Pokemon are Weedle, the poison bug Pokemon, and Caterpie, who might also be a poison, but for certain is a bug Pokemon. They evolve into Kakuna and Metapod, respectively, and then evolve into Beedrill and Butterfree, respectively. All your item needs fulfilled. Pokemon Mart. Hey, you came from Pallet Town? You know Prof Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? I didn't say yes. You just gave me stuff. I'm totally stealing this. Okay, thanks. Please say hi to Professor Oak for me, too. I don't even know your name.
I gotta buy some potions, dude. You never know when your Pokemon will need quick healing.
This shop does good business in antidotes, I've heard. It's probably because I keep poisoning the water. Oh, no, you didn't. What do you have to say? Woo, I'm trying to memorize all my notes. This is the Pokemon School? I'm not reading what's on the blackboard. This is the blackboard. It lists Sloop, Pzn, Par, Brn, and Frizz. And, of course, the most horrifying condition for any Pokemon, exit. If exit appears on your Pokemon, they are dead. Professor Oak, the Pokemon researcher. Professor Oak reportedly lives with his grandchildren Daisy and Rainbow. Professor Oak is... he's a hippie. He's gotta be. His name is Oak. He named his grandchildren... By the way, he gets to name his grandchildren. That's how, I'm afraid of going anywhere where I don't know. This leads to... Victory Road, doesn't it? Pretty sure it does. I don't want to get into a fight with my rival right now. Please don't. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this ends up leading to Victory Road, and of course you can't get in there right now because you don't have the badges. And it's kind of a cute way to say, hey, look, the end of the game is right at the beginning of the game, so your journey is really a circle, and circles are never ending. And that means that there is no end to your journey. You can continually strive to become even a better Pokemon Master. See, it's teaching kids things like this. Hooray, I killed a rat. Okay, so now we go back to Pallet Town. Go talk to the prof. Hi, Prof.
Oh, Isis, how is my old Pokemon, and why has my voice changed?
It's because I don't remember how I was talking for you last time.
Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? Why, it just looks like your middle finger.
Isis delivered Oak's parcel.
Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had it on order. Thank you.
It's the one from VG Cats, the Trippin' Balls t-shirt.
Gramps! I almost forgot.
What did you call me for?
Oh, right. I have a request for you two. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokedex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Isis and Rainbow, take these with you.
Why did you say our names again?
I forgot who you are. If I say your name every 3 seconds, I remember.
Isis received the Pokemon thingy.
You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. Observation has no place in scientific study. You must catch them to obtain complete data, and you can get bonus data by dissecting them. So, here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon.
I'm imagining just like the most horrific, spiky, gleaming torture implements ever. Isis received Pokeballs. Isis put the Pokeballs in the Pokeball's pocket. How appropriate.
When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky, or tricksy. If you poison a Pokemon, actually this is true, it is easier to catch. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world, That was my dream. Now I shall foist my...
Once again, I have a cool line, but I'm not thinking of the words yet.
Now I will foist my unrealized dreams upon you. But I'm too old. I can't get the job done.
That's what she said.
So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. Get out of here. Who are you? Get off my lawn, damn kids. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history.
All right, Gramps, leave it all to me.
Isis, I hate to say it.
Oh. Isis, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this.
I know. I'll borrow a town map from my sis.
I'll tell her not to lend you one, Isis. Ha 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 ha.
You joik. Don't bother coming around to my place after this.
What do you have to say about your poorly behaved grandson?
Pokemon around the world wait for you, Isis.
Really? Can I have this Pokemon? I know it's his last Pokemon, but he doesn't need it. He's too old. He admitted as much. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm done talking to you. Oop. You know what? I need to go back to, grab my map. Womp, womp, womp. Give me a map. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. Daisy received meth. No, town map. Weep. Hey, what are you doing over there?
Get back in your chair.
Just like people, Pokemon are living things. When they get tired, please give them a rest. Just like people, Grandpa is a living thing, and when he gets tired, put him in a home.
Wild Rattata appeared. Go, Galley! Vine whip it to death.
Oh, it's just so fun. Alright, get up. Ah, come on, Pidgey. Why do you gotta be in my way, Pidgey? Why you gotta be like that, Pidgey? Huh, Pidgey? What's your problem, Pidgey? That's right, you dead. Why you dead? Oh, I'm the only one who probably watched that. There was I think it was Wednesday Night Fights, or if it wasn't, it was CEO. They were streaming... I believe in this instance, it was King of Fighters 13, and the one guy had beaten the other guy down to the last bit of health, and then he screwed up the combo. The other guy landed, and then comboed the other guy to death, and the announcer's like, "Why you dead? Why you dead?" Because he had the game won, except that he dropped his combo. If he hadn't dropped that combo, game over. But he dropped the combo, and so game over for him. Oh, this is going to be my worst. I hate this part. Alright, what do you have to say? I go shopping in Pewter City occasionally. I have to take the winding trail in Viridian Forest when I go. We're too stupid to build a road. What's up here? Ooh, a Pokeball. I found a potion, and I put it in the pocket. And here's Route 22 again. Yeah, we were already there. Alright, so this guy is, what? Yeah, unskippable.
Well, now, I've had my coffee, and that's what I need to get going. What is that red box you have?
I'm trying to be an older man without being all gruff about it.
Ah, so you're working on your Pokedex.
It's not working. Professor Oak keeps coming through because he's the generic old man voice.
Then let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data.
No wonder I sounded like Professor Oak. The Pokedex, which is an invention of Professor Oak, and the only two that exist in the known world belonging to Professor Oak in his lab that was just given to me, this man knows about it. Professor Oak is obviously in disguise, traveling around the world trying to give me hints.
You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? I suppose I'd better show you then.
Old man has changed his voice. If I remember correctly, the old man was... There was a glitch or something with it, because what happened is in the game, your sprite was replaced with the old man. The player became the old man because the game couldn't handle there being two versions or something like that. I gotta remember. Maybe I can find that somewhere. Again. But there were issues with the old man.
There, now tell me, that was educational, was it not?
And here, take this too. I got a Teachy TV. I don't want the Teachy TV. The Teachy TV is offensive to me.
This Pokemon gym is always closed. I wonder who the leader is.
I wonder who the leader could be. I wonder. I wonder. Oh, it's locked. Why? Why? She ran away. My daddy loves Pokemon too. Tweet! Tweet, tweet, tweet-a-litty-litty, tweet, 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 tweet. He rocks in the rooftops all day long. Alright. Coming up with nicknames is fun, but it's not easy to do. Clever names are nice, but simple names are easier to remember. There's a Pokemon on TV. Get it off. Spearow. Name, Speary. No, see, simple nicknames like that are stupid. Trainer tips. Collect Pokemon. Yeah, we don't give a crap. Viridian Deputer. Upstairs. Ah, don't run and move. Thank you. I was sitting there. I was holding the right button, but I was also kind of holding up so it wouldn't move over. You can avoid that. Patch of grass. Yeah, this is, I think, was what I was talking about. You have that patch of grass there. So this is Route 2. And then it will go through the, through here. And you have Viridian Forest, and I'll have to wait till I get through Viridian Forest to show you the top. Rattata may be small, but don't underestimate its wicked bite. It'll give you rabies, and then they'll have to kill it to find out. Have you caught rabies already? No, I have not. Are you going to Viridian Forest? It's a natural maze in there. Be careful you don't get lost. It's not a natural maze. I came here with some friends to catch us some bug Pokemon. They're all itching to get into some Pokemon battles, but not me. I'm just here to warn you. Is there anything over there? I don't think so. I think there's a Pokeball. You can see there's something right there in the top corner of the screen. So let's go for it, right? Right, Galley? No, not Pokedex. Yeah, Galley, you're fully healed. Aw, man. There's a Weedle. I hate Weedles. Oh, and now I have Pokeballs. This is the first Pokemon I encountered in Viridian Forest. This is the only Pokemon I can catch in Viridian Forest. And if I remember correctly, you can't not catch one of these guys. So let's just throw a Pokeball. I caught it! Yeah, the starting Pokemon... Wow. Let's turn off the super speed next time we catch a Pokemon, since it zooms through a couple screens. Often found in forests, eating leaves. It has a sharp stinger on its head that injects poison. Cutie mark acquisition program. Give a nickname to the captured Weedle? Yes. What do I want to name him? A captured Weedle who has a little pointer on his head. I'm going to name him Poindexter because that sounds awesome, doesn't it? People love the name Poindexter. 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 Poindexter would actually fit, so they must want you to name Pokemon Poindexter. And now, because we didn't kill him, give me that Pokeball. Oh, it's a Pokeball. Wonderful. Net Pokeball loss, 0. Get out of the grass. Thank you. Hit the turbo button and get back to town. Why are we going back to town? Because I've been playing for 23 minutes, and I want to take a rest. Now that we caught a new Pokemon, I'm not going to show you what he does. No, I'll show him to you real quick. Alright, let's go into the Pokemons. Let's go to the Poindexter. Let's look at our summary. He has a rash nature, or he just has a rash. I'm sure that a rash nature must increase attack, maybe? I don't know. Maybe lower special defense. Maybe rash and calm are opposites, and so they do opposite things. And he has shield dust, which prevents added effects. That's kind of cool. This thing is covered in a grimy little layer of dust that prevents you from putting other types of dust on it. Poison Sting and String Shot. Poison Sting is really low power, only 15, but it does get a stab from it, and it can cause poison. And String Shot. Now, this is slightly different than I would remember as a player of Pokemon Blue. Oh, alternate save state. Because in Pokemon Blue, you couldn't capture Weedle. You could only capture Caterpie. I believe Pokemon Red had Weedle and Blue had Caterpie, and that was the trade-off. And I loved my Butterfree. Awesome Pokemon. But now I'll get to play with the Beedrill eventually. So, what I would like to know in the comments is, do you want me to put all of the grinding parts in? Not the trainer battles. Like when I'm wandering through the wilderness and I encounter a trainer, I plan on including those types of battles. But if I'm just walking around in the grass, after I've already discovered what my first Pokemon of the area is, and I'm walking around in the grass just to get in fights and level up my weak Pokemon, do you want me to record that? Keep in mind it means that I have to just talk about random stuff, because I can't keep up Pokemon 24/7. So yeah, and it's like I mentioned before, if you watch Big Dip, you know that Big Dip doesn't like doing certain things in Pokemon because it's simply, there's nothing interesting to talk about. So you ramble. That's what happens. Ah, dead air. Anyway, until next time, bye-bye.